Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Postal Redux. Well, let's not waste any time and get back to it. So, as I recall, we were continue our little campaign of slaughter in Central Park. War Journal, Central Park. Take too many hits. Getting weak. See the green up ahead. Maybe a forest. Probably a park. Can't go backwards. Nothing back there but death. Keep moving, soldier. You know, I think one of the weaknesses of Postal Redux is that it is a fun game, but there isn't much variety besides the shooting up stuff. Okay, let me increase the volume just a little bit. Yeah, I think it's okay now.
The gun knows.
I mean, we can only hear Rick Hunter. Yeah, Rick Hunter's amazing voice only so many times until it starts to get a little bit boring. Again, I'm not saying that this game is bad. I'm just saying that it's clear that a lot of what carried this game was the shock value. Whoa.
Die.
Because you are undoubtedly following the point of view of a sick man, and outside, when you go beyond that, you kind of realize that there isn't much to it.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
I mean, we gotta accept the fact this game is just basically a mass shooting simulator. But I really feel like running with scissors kind of was plenty aware of that. This game feels like it was edgy, a lot of shock value.
Now that's a boomstick.
It's not like until the sequels where there are clearly more attempts to give you some slaughter, but not feel so shocking, because in the sequels Postal Dude is more like the only sane guy. Ouch. Postal Dude is more like a relatable hero, again I say hero with a quotation marks, especially if you play more psychotically. There's clearly something. Ouch. Yeah, there we go. But there's clearly something wrong with Postal Dude in this one. And the sequels, you can kind of play Postal Dude as just your average middle-day, everyday guy just trying to live his life in a world going insane. Kind of like us in the 2020s.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, fine. This won't miss. Whoa. You play it more this game for more like for the challenge, because this game can be challenging. But Redux just given mostly like a coat of paint, and that's really it. But anyway, I feel like we should talk. What was your first exposure to Postal? Because surprisingly, in my case, it was not the first game. No. It was the second one. Like, I'm surprised that there's a lot of people, myself included, that don't even know that, that the first one existed. Po po po.
Lead sucker.
It's not like until later on that we'll come to discover that there is the first one, and it's so radically different from the sequel. Oh, massive. I mean, it's far easier to shoot down people who are wacky and kind of crazy themselves, like something out of South Park, than, you know, people begging for their lives and things like that.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
I can't stop bleeding. Like him. What's going on? Coughing up blood. Stand your ground. He's got a gun. Just kill me now. I can't see anything.
Now that's a boomstick.
And you know, I can't help but imagine that this game is going to go through a Catcher in the Rye situation. Where kids of this generation are going to hear about how Postal is one of the most violent video games of all time, and then they play it, and then compared to the games that they have nowadays, they're gonna be like, wow, this is what really made everybody so angry. Because it happened to me. Shit. Because it happened to me. People say that Catcher in the Rye was finally going to be allowed to be read, and some parents were even not being a big fan of that. But when you finally got to read it, you're like, wow, this is one of the most tame books I have ever seen. It really goes to show our acceptance of violence within our media. And look, I'm someone who doesn't mind violence in the media, but I mean the how what's the term? Gratuitous it kind of got over the last few years. Just compare this with something like Doom or something. Doom Eternal, where it's clear that the gore in there is all over the place. And hell, I even dare say that the sequels are more gory than this in a way.
Now that's a boomstick.
So Postal 1 kind of suffers from this, like I said, this Catcher in the Rye situation. Oh, god damn it.
Now that's a boomstick.
Again, it really exposed that, you know, there's not much to this game besides just, you know, there's the scream and just kill everything. That would mean everything.
That'll all pay.
I don't want to die.
But I am going to say something. The sense of atmosphere that this game has is amazing. Don't worry, the pain will end. I might be losing it a little bit. But yeah, I'm so glad that running with scissors just evolved beyond this style, because there wasn't much you could do with this. War Journal, the industrial complex. The industrial complex is the last obstacle between me and the base. Too far to quit now. Whatever waits at the base, I'm going to see it with my own. I'm gonna see it with my own eyes. But this game is beautiful. It feels like pretty retro in a way. Let me just try this. Really cool if I could. I guess you can. Yeah, the Magnum is just basically your equivalent of a sniper rifle. It has a very far-reaching aim.
Everybody dies. Eat that, sucker.
Man, my first exposure to Postal was with the second one. I remember that my friends, in during our recess, they said that they got they got footage of the most violent game in the world. Yeah, the term like the most violent game in the world was kind of like very clickbaity title to give to anything back in the day. Even dare say it goes the same for today, but really feel like back then when video game and violence were all over the place, with parents being told how their sweet little angels were becoming monsters because they ripped someone's head in Mortal Kombat. What is that ostrich doing here? Well, what it was doing here, it's not doing it anymore because it's dead.
Suspect sighted. He's in my sight.
Die.
Give it up. It's all burning.
And they show me all on their phones. Their pre-smartphone era phones, and it was amazing. It was so violent. People, a guy removing their heads with a sight. It was crazy. They could even show like a nuclear weapon at the end. Oh.
Lead sucker.
The bizarre things that I would become a fan of a game series with. You could do a similar thing. It was Fallout, more specifically Fallout 3. But you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, you know, that's just a bizarre coincidence. But it's clear that looking back, Postal 2 just had this tongue-in-cheek sense to all the violence. It had
I don't think so.
It had something more akin to something like South Park. It's clear that it's violent, but it's clearly not meant to be reflective of real-world violence. It's meant to be more cartoonish violence to, obviously not meant to be real people. Besides, let's face it, running with Caesar just decided to,
Feels
you know,
good.
let's try to trigger some conservative parents with this.
Don't make it.
I'm sorry, what you were saying? Oh, he can't say anymore. But yeah, I'm really glad they evolved beyond that style. Oh, I gotta say,
Only my weapon understands me.
what's the difference between the rockets? I don't see any difference. Oh, it's homing.
Going, gone.
I see.
Scumbag! Look at it! On me!
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
Bang, bang, bang.
Stay on it. Just kill me now.
Beautiful.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
I do love me the smell of napalm in the morning.
I can't feel my
Only
leg.
my weapon understands me.
Again, the problem with commentating games like this, because there's legit not much to criticize. Not criticize, comment on.
It hurts.
You just slam the weapon on top of him.
Now that's a boomstick.
Just get him where they least expect you. From behind. Air Force Base. This is it. The new Alamo. Me or them. Can't delay. Can't risk infection. Come on, Grunt. Let's rock and roll.
Everybody dies.
He went that way.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
I can't see anything.
Don't let him get away. Mister. Shit.
I don't want to die. Scumbag.
We're gonna kick you out.
Sucker. Oh, yeah.
It's go time.
Please stop the violence.
Like he bounces well, just to make sure that I don't hit the ones that I'm actually aiming at. That was a Homer Simpson scream. What's an ostrich doing here? Again, just some of these bizarre details, like having these turret rockets. Like, I'm a mass shooter. I'm not the fucking Incredible Hulk.
Die.
We're gonna kick you out. Put it out.
I love the smell of burning flesh.
Shit. Put it out. Put it out. Oh God, I'm burning.
I'm burning.
Now that's a boomstick.
Where could he be?
Scumbag.
Go! Oh God, I'm burning! Ow!
Now that's a boomstick.
Covered of blood. Go! Oh!
Now that's a boomstick.
Go! Help me! Help me! There he goes! Go!
That's how I lure the parasites out, with just a little warmth.
Just kill me now! Just kill me now!
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
You know, this part happens when you let unprofessionals handle a rocket launcher.
There he is! Go! Shit! Mister, you're going.
Oh, I'm going to what? I didn't hear that last part.
You gotta
I'll
make us
pay.
hurt. Don't make us hurt. Mister, you're going down.
Embrace the heat. Going, gone.
kick your ass. Man, let's face it, you are playing this game for Rick Hunter's amazing voice work.
Death is my master.
Okay, one sec, I'll be right back. Like I mentioned in the chat, yeah, Rick Hunter doesn't voice Postal Dude in the first game. And I know you're gonna say, well, I'm here listening to his voice right now. Yeah, but that's not him. No. Clearly Postal Dude is a disturbed man, but he's not the voice that we're listening. The voice that we're listening is credited as the demon. It's implied to be a voice inside his head, telling him to do these horrible acts of violence. As for if the name the demon should be taken literally or not, I don't know. You give your own interpretation.
Feels good.
There are survivors, and I can't have that. My resume depends on it. Oh, there you are. There we go, much better.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
War journal. I wake up for the stranger's dream this morning. My head is pounding. Who came in here and who moved around all of my furniture? Better go find out.
What? You don't sell Postal?
The fire spreads to all. Ah! Okay, that was clearly his fault. Never mind.
Now that's a boomstick.
Sick people inside my home. I have the right to defend my property.
This is the police.
I can't breathe.
I can't stand bastards with coupons.
Can't see anything.
It's okay, they're old, they're gonna die anyway.
There he is! Kill me now.
Just finish it.
He went that way.
Like a free sample.
Bomb rush.
Like a free sample.
Soil myself. Just kill me now.
I can't feel my leg.
Like a free sample.
If you only didn't get out of bed this morning.
Now that's a boomstick.
I'm dying.
He's killing
I
everyone.
can't feel my leg. I don't want to die. This is the blood.
Run!
Just finish it.
Ah!
Please make it stop.
What the hell is going on?
Bastards with coupons.
We have suspect sight.
As you can see, they're clearly running at me, which means they must want to die.
Please, no more.
Come back here, Granny.
Like a free sample.
Propane and propane accessories.
Evil must die.
Are you gay? No! I sell propane. King of the Hill was just amazing. There we go, much better. Oh, you want some life? Sorry, we're out of stock. War Journal, Shanty Down. The variants of many wars fill these slums. I'll bring my own war with me.
Don't shoot. I can't breathe.
Die.
I can't see anything. I don't want to die.
Look out!
I can't stop the bleeding. Somebody please make
I'll help you. Modern day Noah.
Die.
We have
feels good.
He's coming.
Now that's a boomstick.
It hurts.
The gun knows.
How about now?
I can't see anything.
Now that's a boomstick.
Don't you move.
Oh, here comes Charlie. Help.
Now that's a boomstick.
Sign your shotgun for you, mister.
Now that's a boomstick.
Drop your.
Using other games when you are, doing horrible things, at least you could make the argument that you're not playing the way that game it is meant to be played. Kind of like it maybe in Fallout New Vegas or
That's a
something.
boomstick.
You're like, can you play a certain game by killing everybody? Like, what would happen? In that case, it's something that you did it on purpose just to see the outcome. But this one, the goal is to literally kill as many people as possible. There isn't any beating around the bush. That's exactly what you're doing. There's no villains, only you. And again, the villain is the mental sickness inside your head, because in a way, the postal dude is sort of a victim. Not that he's blameless, but it's clear that there's something wrong in his head. And he isn't doing this because, he wants to take revenge against the world or something like that. No, he legit thinks that he's the victim. And that's what's kind of tragic about him. That all this is happening and he is convinced that he is the victim. Legit convinced. War journal. Earthquake. The earth trembled below my feet. Just how long has this crusade has gone on for? Months, years, decades. Here's the thing, we don't even know ourselves. Me, I would run away from the rocket. I'm not sure you can do that in real life, but
The gun knows.
So as if that wasn't bad enough, we have now not only a mass shooter that just it seems like impossible to stop, but now we have a natural disaster in our hands. Because to the authorities, this day just keeps getting better and better. Clearly he hasn't perished in the earthquake. And now he's using the chaos to continue his shootout. Because the authorities are improperly prepared.
Going, gone.
Leave me alone.
Ouch.
Just kill me now.
Now that's a boomstick.
If the earth hasn't killed you, then I will.
I'm dying.
Embrace the heat.
Oh God. I can't breathe.
Only my weapon understands me.
Yeah, has not been a good day for Paradise. Not at all.
Spare my life.
I mean, if you haven't exposed yourself shouting "Spare my life," I would have probably just missed you. You're hoisted by your own petard.
Die. Feels good.
Napalm launchers. Who fucking does that?
Everybody dies.
I'm going to have to leave a complaint to their boss after this. So, lead coat for the colder temperatures. And now I think we're good to go. Mother Nature is satisfied. You're welcome. War Journal, La Palomita Resort. I grow weary from this struggle, but there is no time to rest. Not for me, and not for others. Huh. So we went from a earthquake-torn area to a resort that seems to be all happy and dandy, like nothing is happening. Why do I get the feeling that, you know, we're not even like following a 2016 above the law convention?
Now that's a boomstick.
I can't stop bleeding.
Everybody dies. feels good.
Welcome, lawyers. Above the 16, above the law convention. I love how it's clear that now I am the good guy, it seems. Are those noticed? Oh, that's clearly not a god, so...
Now that's a boomstick. Lead, sucker.
Look up.
See us. In my sights.
I'm retired. You said no one would see us.
He said no one would see us.
Honey, I can't hear you.
Don't lose him.
Everybody dies.
I love how they're all on fire and they don't do the smart thing like running at the pool. What a bunch of party poopers.
Feels good.
He's got a gun.
No more.
Who peed in the pool?
Okay, unless you're a little kid, peeing in the pool is an offense worthy of death. Because now people are gonna have to swing your fucking urine. Is that what you want? Swim in the urine?
I don't want to die.
Yep, sorry.
Gun knows.
You're not gonna be able to drown yourself.
Go! Request.
Naked.
Die.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that.
How in fantasy?
Well, given that these are lawyers, if you truly think about it, I am really the hero of the situation. Of this one. Just this one. War Journal, Tokyo. In the blink of an eye, I find myself across the globe. Fate has brought me here, and I will answer its call. Okay, so how do I put this? We're now, I think, in the Japanese expansion because apparently Postal had a Japan exclusive expansion. I mean, I could be wrong. It's been a while since I have seen that, but like the facts behind this. But there's a like add-on, these extra levels, and they feature Japan. But all that matters is that Earth has brought the Postal dude here. to Japan. Because God is not pleased with the animes being made anymore, so, you know. A second nuke will be too much. So I'm the perfect thing to solve this issue. The Japanese must pay.
Going, gone.
Again, to any Japanese viewers, you tell me if this is accurate to the locations. If, you know, and in its own postal-ish way.
Die.
Because again, it was such a bizarre idea. Let's bring the postal dude into Japan. So he can cause a mass shooting there. It's like, aren't the Japanese satisfied with Godzilla? Now they gotta worry about some sunglasses wearing shooter? Oh, these are speaking Japanese.
I don't want to die.
Oh, I take that back. Oh, sometimes they're speaking English, sometimes they're speaking Japanese.
Help me!
Die.
You know, I wonder if there was some sort of anime or manga that kind of we kind of is similar to Postal in a way. I don't know, because, you know, I don't look for needlessly violent mass shooting based media, but you know, I know that there were some mangas with quite a lot of intense, to say the least, material, if not disturbing. So I don't know. I feel like there might be I don't know, an anime or manga with something like this. I mean, clearly, by setting this in Japan, there's obviously must there have been some sort of appeal.
We'll all pay.
I can't feel my leg.
Now that's a broomstick.
Please.
Now that's a broomstick.
If only Japan didn't invent video games, none of this would be happening. It's all their fault, really. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Anyway, I'm going to finish the job that Godzilla started. Okay, this image looks like something out of Kill Bill. War Journal. Is it too late? Could I have it spread this far? It may be hopeless, but I will not waver. I will continue this fight. It's all I have left.
Going, gone.
That's not what the subtitle said. Sorry.
Feels good. Goodbye. Death is my friend.
We play poker on Sundays. I would get out of my way if I were you.
Only my weapon understands me.
Don't let him.
You know, no offense, but why are there so many again, I swear this isn't meant
Now
to be
that's a boomstick.
isn't meant to be one of those questions. But why are there so many people of color cops in Japan? I mean, I'm not saying that there are not people of color in Japan. Of course there are, but I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of Either I think the game is trying to say something, or I may just be looking too deep into this. Yeah, probably that.
This
Show no mercy.
Just kill me now.
Sure.
scumbag.
We'll all pay.
Where's that ostrich?
Forward.
What the fuck?
Don't make us
Now
hurt
that's a
you.
boomstick.
I need.
There goes. Oh.
どこに
I legit wonder what the fuck they may be saying.
I can't see anything.
Die.
Zimbo? That's basically the Xenomorph. Is that a naked person? Why is there a naked person in Japan? And I realized that stupid question. Of course there's a naked person in Japan.
Die.
Don't make us hurt you. I can't breathe.
But what if what I want is someone to get hurt? Zambo.
Only my weapon understands me.
Is there things like the I don't know, the anime backstory of protagonist?
There he goes.
There's too many.
Feels good.
You went that way.
Wow,
Die.
that was legit cool. That was some action movie dodges there. Come on, guys, stay close to the fire. Gas is very expensive nowadays, and I don't want to be wasteful with it. Something's changed. Understand me. Forgive me. Is this where I find salvation?
Population pressure and the stress of modern life may cause an increase in violent tendencies. The urban environment is the incubator for all sorts of undesirable behaviors. However much his atrocities disgust us, he may actually consider himself a hero. This is common among those who, in the popular slang, go postal. Tortured mind, he may feel that he's battling against impossible odds. It is not unusual for such individuals to believe that the entire fate of the world rests with them. In the end, our subject has displayed all the classic symptoms of paranoid delusions. We may never know exactly what set him off, but rest assured, we will have plenty of time to study him.
Well, this was disturbing and schizophrenic. This was Postal Redux. Okay, here's the fact. They actually changed the ending of the original. Because in the original, it was not this very ambiguous grave scene. It was something more disturbing, but perhaps not as shocking anymore. um, for sad reasons. Postal Dude, he is in the finale of the original. He tries to commit a school shooting, but don't worry, calm down. He is not capable of doing it. Like he tries to shoot the children, but they are incapable. They don't even notice his presence. It's like his bullets are made of air, and like he's invisible. And that is what caused the mental breakdown that caused him to be captured and now most likely to spend the rest of his existence behind inside a padded room, studied by doctors who are trying to find sense where there is none. Where the only way to explain is that he went postal. That's it. That's the only difference, and the ending is pretty much the same. They changed that for the Redux version because I think one of the creators said, and I quote, "School shootings just are not as shocking anymore." Which, again, it is pretty sad, all things considered. So, you know, he decided to go with something more symbolic instead of shocking. Which, again, I understand why they changed it. I personally would have, again, disturbing is so I would have preferred if they kept it, because this game has been pretty disturbing as it is. And at this point, again, it's not like the school shooting actually does happen. Because the creators themselves said that school shooting is where they draw the line. But again, that was just to scare the player of the possibility that they are going to do it. But don't worry, they don't do it. That didn't stop articles for saying that Postal is a game where you shoot children, which is technically not true. I mean, you attempt to shoot them, but they don't die, like it's a Bethesda game or something, implying that this stuff is in his head. In fact, we don't even know how much stuff was in Postal Dude's head. It's possible that after one point, it was all in his head. Like, that's the thing about Postal 1. We don't know how much was inside his head and how much was actually happening. Because think about it, the guy being able to kill countless cops, SWAT teams, and soldiers is kind of pretty crazy, isn't it? But, you know, it is what it is. Postal 1 is inconsequential for the rest of the series, but it always stands out for being so different and so much more disturbing than what came after. I feel like the closest thing that we ever got to something as disturbing as this is Postal Brain Damaged, which again is another can of worms by itself. But one thing to say, two things to say before I sign off. We had the doctor that was talking about Postal Dude while he was in cell was actually was Corey, the voice actor of Postal Dude from Postal 3. And don't worry, guys, we're going to play Postal 3. It's gonna be painful, but we're going to do it together. We're going to be holding hands together. But yeah, it was like his voice of the dude was actually pretty good. Fans kind of embraced him, you know, as one of the few good things about Postal 3. But again, I'm really glad they actually brought him to kind of make a cameo, to talk about the Postal Dude, the original one. And yeah, there isn't much else to say. The gameplay is rather basic. The shock value just isn't as shocking anymore. Like it is disturbing, but it's not shocking, if you get what I mean. Times have changed for better or for worse, depending on how you see it. And yeah, do I recommend you playing this game? Postal Redux, I say yeah, I actually recommend a playthrough of this game at least. Let me just look at something. There are other effects that you can try to play the game. There's also co-op mode, Game Dude, bordering on insanity. I don't know what's the difference of that one. Heaven or hell? Okay, this is actually pretty looking. Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, but I do recommend at least one playthrough of Postal Redux. I do recommend the Redux version. Again, I really feel like the improvements to the visuals and gameplay, they are worth removing the attempted, again, this is important, attempted school shooting. Ah, God, this sounds so bad either way. It's so bad about talking about these things. I'm gonna get cancelled. I swear, the game made me do it. The voices made me do it. The demon made me do it. Oh God, let's just move on to the sequel, please. Where I can kill people, but in a wacky parody manner. Oh God, please be more fun, Postal 2. I need you right now. So, thank you so much for watching my videos and streams. I appreciate each one of you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.